Greetings, booktubers, visitors, and all the ships at sea. Today, I'm doing a tag. I know it's not Tag Tuesday, but I miss Tag Tuesday. So I'm doing it on Wednesday. Tag Wednesday. No big deal. Who says it had to be Tuesday? This tag is getting to know me in 25 questions. And I was going to start singing Getting to Know You from The King and I, but I figured I'd lose subscribers if I did that. So, but anyway, getting to know me in 25 questions. Not quite everything you always wanted to know about Michael Romeo, but were afraid to ask. We'll save that one for the 500 subscriber celebration, the Q&A. But 25 specific questions to help you get to know me a little better. And here it comes after the intro. So here we are again, doing a tag. The 25 things. No, I forget now how that goes. It is the Get to Know Me in 25 Questions tag. There we go. I'm too glad I have a tablet here with notes on it. Normally when I do a tag, I plan my answers in advance because I do this so off the cuff that I hate having to do more than one take. But this one, I haven't really done that. This is going to be flying by, I wouldn't say the seat of my pants, but winging it. Okay? So the first question is, what's your channel about? My channel is about books and reading, with a focus primarily on novels of the 20th century and contemporary literary releases. And how old are you? Number 2, how old are you? I am proud to say I am 61 because I have earned every one of those years. It's been a ride, let me tell you. 3, what's your relationship status? Blissfully married. As a matter of fact, I will have been married for 33 years this coming Friday, the 19th. Now I'm excited because it's been a wonderful marriage, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner in my life. And I'd marry her all over again. As a matter of fact, I did. We've been actually married 3 times, but that's another story. And number 4, did you go to college/occupation? I did go to college. I didn't graduate. My major was English. Big surprise there. Because I took English because I got to read a lot. You know, why not? Didn't graduate. I had this ADHD thing that was it was bad enough in high school, and by the time I got to college, I went straight from high school to college, and by that time I was just tired of the struggle. But that's okay. I think life has given me the education that I would have gotten otherwise. After all, I'm an avid reader. I've read a curriculum or 2 of books, and so I don't have a piece of paper that says I went. But my career, since I was 19, I have been in the hospitality industry, working in hotels. And I've done just about everything you can imagine in a hotel, including for 15 years holding an executive position where I ran the accounting department and human resources. You want to talk about a mind-bending combination? That one will do it for you. But then the company changed hands and management changed hands and all that stuff. So you know how that goes. And now I'm just, as many of you know, I work 3rd shift in a small hotel, and mostly I get paid to read and record content for my channel, which is not a bad deal. Let's see, number 5. Where are you from/live? Originally from Massachusetts. I was born in Fall River, raised in Westport, and spent my teen years in Freetown and Lakeville. That's it's kind of like a slash, Freetown/Lakeville. They're pretty much one town. Moved to Brockton later in my life, where I met the lady who was going to become my wife of 33 years or more. And together we moved to North Carolina. And we now live just northwest of Asheville, North Carolina, in the mountains of western North Carolina. It's a beautiful place to live. Absolutely gorgeous around here, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Number 6, looking back, what would you have told your 10-year-old self to stop chewing on the lead pencils? I used to do that a lot. But in all seriousness, if I had a chance to go back and tell my 10-year-old self something worthwhile, it would be, it's not your fault. And we'll just leave that one there. Number 7, tell us about your family. Well, I've got a wife, as I've said, that I've been blissfully married to. And I've got my 5 Yorkshire Terriers, one of which is playing neck warmer at the moment. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it when he does this in the wintertime. It's wonderful on my neck because it just keeps it warm. He's actually alive. He's not dead, believe it or not. He's actually alive and would move if I did. There's 2 more that you can't see right now. Toffee and Tetley are on my lap. TARDIS is in a crate because she's been a naughty girl. And the other boy, Trappist, he doesn't like cameras, I guess. He always disappears when I'm doing this. But we'll get him on one of these. Oh, and there's also 6 cats, but they're not so much family as they are squeak toys for the puppies. Where were we? Number 8. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas! I love presents. I love not only getting them, I love giving them. And I love Christmas music. I love the bringing in of the greens, which I know is not really Christmas so much as it is solstice and the whole pagan tradition there, but I love it. I love the bringing in the greens. Decorating a tree, putting up holly and mistletoe, and I love Christmas music. I can listen to Christmas music 24/7 during that time of year, and yeah, Christmas all the way through Boxing Day. Yeah. And let's see, 9. You have no budget. What is your dream vacation? If I had no budget and went on my dream vacation, I would do 2 things. First, I would go to Tuscany and just spend some time in a villa there and learning about the Tuscan culture, which I love. One of the reasons that I thoroughly enjoyed Frances May's book Under the Tuscan Sun, it was living it vicariously through Frances May's. And then I said 2 things. Actually, I would do 3 things. From Tuscany, I would go to Provence, the Provence region of France. Again, because I've read about it in Peter Mail's books, A Year in Provence, and the other ones that he's written. And then I would go spend lots of time in the British Isles and Ireland. Just that whole area I am an Anglophile of the highest sort. Love British books, I love British movies, I love British TV, I love British food, I love British, and you name it. I should have been born a Brit. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And to actually spend time going to Cornwall and walking along the cliffs and Scotland and Wales and Yorkshire and all those places I've seen in British productions would be awesome. Just awesome. Number 10, name your biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve is probably people who revel in hatred, who think it's okay to hate, who think it's okay to promote racism, who think it's okay to hurt other people for no other reason than they want to. Yeah, that's pretty much my biggest pet peeve. 11. What book changed your life? What? That's a tough one. What book changed my life? Changed my life. I know there are some that have changed my perspective on things, but to say it actually changed my life, that's a that's a big serving. Um, I don't know that there's one that where a book that has changed my life. Like I said, I've had my perspective changed. Catch 22 changed my perspective on war and the army. Um, Cloister Walk changed my perspective of solitude and inner peace. Um, but yeah, but I don't know of any that have changed my life where in a catalyst kind of way. So, um, what simple invention improved the world? The flush toilet, any day. Um, 13. Favorite movies and TV shows. TV shows are kind of tough. Well, I guess there are a couple. I don't watch a lot of TV. In fact, I can't remember the last time I've had my TV on. It's been that long. Um, but I guess I'm a big fan of the reboot of Doctor Who and the spin off from it called Torchwood, and totally enjoyed all those. Um, when it comes to movies, did this in the favorites tag. My favorite movies are Stranger Than Fiction, Big Fish, um, the Japanese film Ron, which is incredible. I love a lot of the classic movies from the black and white era. Um, God, there's just so many movies that I could say I love. That's a tough one too. There's just so many because I've been a movie buff since I was a little kid. My mother was a movie buff, and from the time I can remember, I was dragged to the drive-in theater to see movies, and I just always loved it. Oops, my tablet shut off. I can't see the questions. There we go. Favorite movies and TV shows. 14. Describe yourself using 3 fictional characters. Ooh, I really should have looked at this earlier and given it some thought. Describe yourself using 3 fictional characters. 3 fictional characters. Oh, golly. I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to that one, guys, because that's a tough one. Number 15. What was your dream job? I think my dream job would have been a reader for a book company, for an editor. That would be great. Just get paid to read books, and imagine if you found that one that was the next Pulitzer winner and you gave it to your editor and it got published, and it was like because you pulled it out of the to read pile. Oh, that must be a great feeling. 16. If magic was real, what spell would you learn first? To back up 5 minutes and undo the mistake. Yeah. Dream job, spell. 17. Share a favorite childhood memory. I had a very rocky childhood. It wasn't a very happy one. So I would say the most precious moments I had, and this will probably come as no surprise, was being alone in my bedroom with my records and my books, listening to music and reading and listening to music. And if I had that time, I was just happy as could be. Number 18. What is your favorite social media platform and why? I gotta ask. BookTube. Because I get to talk about books and other people talk about books, and I get to watch and listen, and we get to have discussions and comments, and people have Discord channels that spin off from BookTube, and we have stuff going on there. This is it, guys. I mean, Facebook can go away, Twitter can go away, all those others can go away. Just give me BookTube. And let's see, 19. If you could pick any book character, who would you spend the day with? What book character would I spend the day with? Book character. Would I spend the day with? Hmm. That's a tough one. I can give you a bunch of authors I would spend the day with, but yeah, characters. If I could pick one character to spend the day with, I would probably spend it with, drumroll please, Jay Gatsby. Yeah, I'd probably spend it with Jay Gatsby and try to dig a little more into that multi-layered facade that is so inscrutable. And let's see. What's your spirit animal? Again, we really have to ask. I mean, come on, guys. It's on all my t-shirts. Yorkshire Terrier. Yorkshire Terrier, definitely. And what old person thing do you do? I am an old person. What old person thing do you do? What old person? I forget. I get up to go get something and get to the room I'm going to and go, what was I coming for? And then I walk away and 10 minutes later I remember what it was and I have to get up and go to that room again and get it. Hopefully not forgetting again. But yeah, that's a big one. Or, I put down my car keys somewhere instead of on the key hook where they belonged, and then I spend the next hour hunting where they went. That's another one. Do you have a hidden talent? Do I have a hidden talent? Is it hidden? I don't know. For a while, it was my dream to be a writer, and I wrote several novels. I wrote some short stories. I had a short story published. I had some poetry published. But that's probably it. I'm not sure how hidden it was. I mean, I actually have a website with my writing on it. Haven't added anything to it in ages, but it's still there. And let's see. What's next? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sitting in my comfy chair in front of the ugly orange curtains, doing content for BookTube. That's it. Share an item and tell us its significance. Oh, I should have looked at this because I don't have an item. Share an item and tell us its significance. My tablet's an item, and it's significant because, one, it helps me do things like I'm doing now. It helps me carry with me actually hundreds of books, and if I'm somewhere like stuck in traffic or waiting for 2 hours in a doctor's waiting room, there's always something to read. Always. It's also great when I travel because I don't have to pack a bunch of books. I pack this. I can read it on a plane. I can read it when somebody else is driving. I can just read. Yeah, there. That's my item and its significance. Okay, not bad for a drop back and punt, huh? Number 25. Now tag some people. Who am I going to tag? I'm going to tag Idget Reads and Writes, and I'm going to tag Read by Fred, and I'm going to tag what the heck, Steve Donahue. He may have done this already, but it's probably been a while, and I don't know where it is if he did. And I haven't seen her in a while, but we're going to tag books I'm not reading. So those are going to be my 4 tags. And I guess that's it. It's gone by so fast, folks. So there's stuff. And I'll tell you what, if you want to leave comments, feel free to leave comments. We'll love to talk about it. anything that you want to comment on here, we'll talk about it. So, have a great day. We'll see y'all later.